All right, here I am back again with the bedroom, and I am going to be working on it today. Finally got the paint done on it. Let's take a look. It's really dark right now because it's all just gray. Today I'm going to put in the flooring. Have to go get my level and make sure that the flooring isn't too badly unlevel. Clean the flooring, go ahead and take the door off, take it outside for paint. Get everything else out of here. That's what I'm gonna do now. The popcorn ceiling's gone. Looks smooth as a baby's butt. I got it all cleaned, swept up, see how level it was, just to see if there's any problem. If there's a gap anywhere under that level, more than 1/8 of an inch, could cause a really big problem for LVP, which is what we got. And I don't know if you can see that. Over here in this corner is raised some, making this gap right here. Technically what you're supposed to do is get leveler and put a laser level like in the corner of the room over here, and then shoot it across the floor, and then you take a tape measure and you measure down to how far you want to go to see how level the floor is at different areas of the room. And the reason you don't want low spots is because your flooring's going to do that. So when you walk on the flooring, you'll feel it. So we have a high spot right there. See this room in here, the floor was so unlevel. When I did the laser level, I shot it from that corner over there across the whole floor. And then every 2 foot coming out from the wall and coming out the wall that way, out, there'd be a little square, and I'd measure right there at that square. And I'd do that all over the place, right? This whole room. And I estimated it was gonna take over $3,200 worth of floor leveler to do this room. So what did I do? I flooded it. Now when you flood it, what happens is the water settles on the dips. So I flooded it and I circled the big puddles that were on the floor with the water, and then I went and got some floor leveler and put that in place of them puddles. You know, tried to fill up the circles I made where the water was, and it did pretty good, but there's still spots. Like over here, you can feel there's a little dip there, and I don't know how long that flooring's gonna last right there, but paying $3,200 for floor leveler. Shoot, I didn't even pay that much for the flooring. Jesus, that's a big room. As I flooded it, you can see the water, and you can see that dry spot right there. I flooded this whole room. Luckily, the whole room is kind of at a dip, so I'm not really worried about it going under the walls. Water has settled, right? Where the water is the deepest is your lowest spot of the room. There it dips down. Circle the water puddle, and we'll do like we did last time and just fill the big puddle spot with floor leveler. If I was to lay down the flooring right now, you're gonna have your roll of flooring going like that, and it's gonna lift up there in the middle. You don't want that. So, see how I circled it? And Brad, see it. Crowns work better than marker or Sharpie. So use the crown. You just outline the water so it goes around there. That just gives you an idea where you're looking at. You're trying to level out your floor leveler. And then in here, you can see the dips down on this wall, and it comes like right there, and right there, and over there, there's a puddle. But I just outlined where this big ass dip is in this room. And I'm gonna get some floor leveler and try to make this right. I think it'll take about 5 bags. What do you think? So I'm gonna get 10 bags. That will make sure I have enough for this room at least, and maybe another room. Clean all this water up before I start getting mold or something. All right, so I didn't get 10 of them because they're freaking $30 a piece. I hope 5 will work. And then I got my corded drill, so don't run all my batteries down. Got my bucket, my water hose, nest, got the dogs put up, It's time to lay some floor leveler. All right, as you see, pretty much where the lines are is where it filled out.
I'm gonna jump in it.
Would you get out of here? But that'll be level once that dries. Tomorrow, then I can lay the flooring. Yay! Okay, so here we are the next day and it's dried. The hardest part about doing the one part where you flood it and you just fill the puddles is when you fill the puddles, you don't know if you use enough. Like for instance, this over here, you can see my crown mark. I poured enough. I thought it was gonna go out to the crown mark, but it didn't. A little bit of dip there. Looks like it's about 1/8 of an inch, so that'll be all right. Since the flooring is laying like that, it looks like it'll be fine to lay down the flooring. This one I think I got a lot better than the front room, but there's a lot bigger front room than there was in here. I lay down the flooring.